I am also sacrificing children for your survival. I mean, let's not advertise that. Hello and welcome back, herd. I am Squincelot, and it's a pleasure to have you back here for day 19 in Frostpunk. At the end of the last episode, we had somebody hollering for our attention, so first things first, let's see what they want. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. I guess just send the watchmen to remove it. They're scared, it's all right, everything will be fine. I mean, yes, our hope is falling just a little bit, but fortunately not enough to change the tendency to join the Londoners, so hopefully we will get past that check this morning without getting any more. Now, until these scouts arrive with all of our resources, there's not much we can do here at home, so I'm just gonna speed up time. And somebody else wants to talk to me. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterhome and starting to hope for the future. Well, that is excellent news. Now that we're putting all this nonsense aside, could we, I don't know, just get to work? All right, now our scouts have returned safely to the city with lots and lots of stuff for us to build with. So now things are gonna get a little busier here at home. We'll go ahead and take their stuff and we will send them back out towards the walled colony. We're gonna go to the temporary settlement first to speed us up, and then we will send them on to the walled colony. So we don't have a whole lot of unemployed people at the moment to do our building, but we will go ahead and queue up lots for them to do. Starting with the hunters' huts, we're gonna upgrade as many as we can up to hunters' hangars. That will increase our raw food income, and if we can get them done before tonight, that means we'll have tons of food come tomorrow. So we don't have enough steel to upgrade all of them. I am going to hold on to a little bit of our steel because I do want to use some of it for bunkhouses, because we do have 27 children coming. So they are going to need beds, and beyond that we will have some more survivors coming at some point. So I'm going to put down a few bunkhouses. That leaves us a little bit of steel in our pocket, and that steel can be used for research, or also, it occurs to me, I have not built a steam hub to cover these workshops, which up until this point in the game has been fine, but when this temperature drop hits, they are going to be too cold to go without the heat zone provided by the generator. So I actually am going to throw down a steam hub for them, and I'm going to stick the steam hub right here. Now you will notice that it does not hit these two workshops, and I'm okay with that because we are going to be researching soon the steam hub range upgrade, and when that upgrade happens and it can go to range 2, those workshops will be covered. So right there, steam hub. Now at this point, we're just waiting for them to do a bunch of building, and also for our scouts to arrive where they were going. I forgot they were that close. All right, so they are at the research station. Ooh, more steel and wood and steam cores. Oh my. Boy, you scouts sure do know how to make me happy. The door of the research station has been bashed in. There are signs of fighting inside. Broken furniture, damaged scientific instruments, and splatters of blood. All right, something happened here. Inside the ransacked stations, we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like suns dimming. Volcanic ash could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. There's a cave hideout. Well, we will take the steel, the wood, and the steam cores, and then we will head on out to... Ooh, we've got to go 2 different directions. We'll go, I think, out to the damaged snowcat first, because I think, if I remember correctly, there are survivors here at the cave hideout. So I want to get all the gatherables out here, and then we can take those survivors home with our scouts and get them there faster and safer. So while we're waiting for this stuff to build and our cooldown for the law and research, we're just going to... That was quick. Triple speed is quick, and towards the mid to end game, there's definitely a reason to use it. I would caution you not to use it in the beginning of the game, but yeah, there's a lot of waiting mid and late game. All right, so we have finished the improved heaters research. That will be helpful. Everybody at work will be 1 level warmer. That's great. Warmer means less sick. Next thing we're going to research is the generator power upgrade. That's going to make it so that we can turn up our generator to level 3. We've got plenty of steel for that. That makes me happy. And now we're just going to continue speeding through time until our scouts arrive at the Icebound Dreadnought. Why are they at the Icebound Dreadnought? Oh, right, because I was going to move them along to the damaged snowcat. And we now have 2 things happening at the same time. First, our outpost team has reached the Icebound Dreadnought. We're going to build the outpost there, and that's going to send shipments of 100 steel to our city every day. So that is a nice bump in our steel production, which actually reminds me that I have not looked at our steel production since upgrading our... Oh, that's so much better. Now that we've got our advanced steamworks, which is the top level of building that you can have for steelworks, we've got 393 a day coming in. So yeah, nice. I mean, 100 of those are from the outpost depot, but that's exactly why I wanted that outpost depot. It's almost 33% of our steel income is that outpost depot. So yes. Now we don't have any wood coming in because we don't have any place to store it at the moment. We do look like we're doing all right on coal for the moment. Now, when we finish this research for the generator efficiency upgrade, when we need to turn the generator up, it's going to severely eat into this coal profit. It will probably make it so there is a coal deficit. So that is something that we need to keep in mind. And we do have steam cores, so we may actually decide to upgrade our coal mines. I think that's probably a good idea. We've only got 1 of them upgraded at the moment. Actually, I probably should have waited until the end of the day to do that. Actually, it's okay to do that right now. We're about to hit our coal capacity anyways, so if there are a couple of coal mines not operating today, that's all right. Now then, what do these folks want to say to me? Our guards report that a man is giving an impassioned speech to a small crowd, accusing you of scheming to enslave us all. Me? Our captain is trying to keep you content, ignorant, and under control. Remember the new poor law? The workhouse. That's how we live now. We're supposed to work and be quiet, but it's not too late. Well, I don't want the hope hit from chasing him away, So, you know what? Let him talk. It's fine with me. Let him rant. He'll be fine. Anyone with half a brain knows not to believe him. I mean, anyone would love to have me as a leader, right? Now, speaking of hope, before I forget, let's see. We still have a little bit of a cooldown left on rations, so I'm just going to keep a close eye on that while we speed through time. And, oh, we are out of storage space for our food, so we're going to take those workers off of the cookhouse. And up there it is, patrol. Everything's getting to be so wonderful, and we're about done with our everything all at once. Okay, so our research is done and our scouts are at the damaged snowcat. This used to be a large snowcat. Its steam turbine must have exploded, turning it into a heap of junk. All right, we found some supplies inside the wreck. We'll surely find a good use for them. So we've got a couple of new places to go on the map. Now, this actually has nothing. Stone Ship, there's nothing there, but it really bothers me to have unexplored places on the map. So we're gonna go to the wrecked vehicle and then we'll go to the Stone Ship and then come back to the cave hideout. There's literally nothing at the Stone Ship. Nothing. It doesn't open up new locations or anything. I can't stand to not explore it, to have that one unexplored location. Now, because we have finished the generator efficiency upgrade, we do need to come down and turn down the steam level. Anytime you research one of those efficiency upgrades, it immediately turns it up to the highest level, which is really, really annoying. So turn that down, because if we don't, actually, let's see if it's at the highest level. Oh, well, if it's at the highest level, now that we've upgraded those coal mines, we're doing super, holy moly, way out ahead of the coal issue. But I am still going to turn it down because I don't want to use that coal. That does mean we need to think about some storage depots, because we are getting very full on coal and we have tons of steel now. Yay! So we can build lots of those storage depots, because those are pretty steel hungry. And before I pass any more time, I should probably decide what we're going to research next. That's a thing. Since we have that temperature drop coming up in a day or so, and we've got that steam hub down for our workshops, but it's not hitting 2, I want to go ahead and get the steam hub range upgrade so that those 2 workshops, the 10 engineers employed between the 2 buildings, stay nice and toasty when the temperature drops. So that's going to be our next research. And then the next thing that we're going to work on is storage depots, or I guess they're resource depots. I'm going to put these down. I'm just going to cut through all of the placement. All right, so 7 resource depots down. Ate up a good chunk of our steel. We're down to 82. Now we can sign a new law. We are going to go for morning gathering. We'll gather each morning to make sure our goals and priorities for the day are clear to everyone. Now, this is a passive hope boost. It just kind of raises hope from time to time. I like this one because I don't have to babysit it, but it's not as powerful as patrol. All right, that will make people happier. And we have scouts at the temporary settlement. They are going to move on along to the walled colony. And still got 6 hours till these scouts get to their location. And so begins the transformation of our city into a garrison. What are you talking about? We're just gonna get together and, you know, encourage one another, not, you know, demand that you work harder. Totally wouldn't do that. Anyways, I think I'm going to put down a few more infirmaries. Finally, we're at a point in the game where we're okay on resources. Look at this. We've built a ton of stuff. We've got a ton of stuff being built right now, which is all stuff that we need, but we still have extra resources. I'm actually going to put down some more infirmaries. We're not gonna need them for a little bit, but we have the resources. We will need them eventually, so I'm just gonna throw them down there. And now that we have a little bit more room for wood and we've used up our excess, I do think I will put some folks, not on the steam coal mine, on our sawmills. We'll put 5 of them over there, and 5 workers and 5 engineers. That'll take care of that. And at this point, we are way ahead of the game. We are going to need some more bunkhouses very soon. We've got what? Oh, actually, we may not need more bunkhouses for a little bit. We have 86 empty beds. We'll see. I have a tendency to go a little crazy with preparing ahead of time because I am a good leader, and good leaders are proactive, not reactive. All right, scouts, what have you found out there? We found the wreck of some sort of vehicle. We can salvage some parts from it. Some steel and some coal. I will take it, absolutely. Get that stuff, and well, I should have read that for you, but oh well. And then go on over here to the stone ship, which whoa, wait, no. Oh, I forgot about the supply depot. Never mind. Go to this rusty shack, even though nothing more can be seen from this distance. Go there. I forgot that opened up. So, as I was saying, we're doing excellent here in town. We're way ahead of our needs. Our hope is almost halfway full, which means very shortly, as long as I continue to remember to use that patrol, the tendency to join the Londoners will start to go down here shortly. Now, what do you want? Uh-oh. Another act of vandalism? The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader, incapable of doing what it takes to save our people. I am capable of doing what it takes. I am also sacrificing children for your survival. I mean, let's not advertise that, but yeah, it's totally for you. Because they can't do anything to help, and they're just more mouths to feed. All right, well, we're going to send watchmen to remove it, and we are well into the wee hours of the morning on day 20. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to make sure you never miss an episode, subscribe. And while you're down there, ring that cowbell.